have to clap for ourselves. This is this is gonna be enough. Ellis, Martha, great job! Welcome everyone to our Christmas concert. We are so excited to see so many of our friends and family and all of your smiling faces. We can't actually hear any of you because we don't have the speaker to our computer hooked up right now. So if you want to tell us that you can't hear us, then maybe just put it in the chat instead of talking out loud to us because we can't hear you. We are so excited to be here. So I think we're going to start off. We're going to let Dad take over and MC this event. And we'll turn it over to Dad now.
Great. Thank you again for coming. We are so excited. So today we started with We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And that was played by Martha and Lillian. Or Ellis, Martha and Ellis. And now we're going to play our next song, which is Jesu Bambino. And that will be played by Lige on the violin and Lillian on the piano.
No, guys. No, guys. I'm sorry. Dad doesn't actually know what he's talking about. Dad, you're fired as the MC. And we are now going to have Jesu Bambino with Lige on the piano and Lillian on the violin. And Nana, this song is especially for you because we know it's one of your favorites. Oh, great job, Lillian and Lige.
Yay!
You guys maybe don't know, but that song almost didn't happen. Me and Lillian, we both. I broke my pinky, and Lillian has a pinky injury, and we're sort of a pinky troubled family right now. So don't get any piano from me today. Lige took over all of my piano jobs, and and Lillian practiced very carefully all winter long so that she would be able to play for us today. Okay, we are going to bring on the family choir now. If you guys can all come up, we're going to sing two songs for you: "God Rest You Merry Gentlemen" and "What Child Is This?" Come on, guys.
No drum. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ your Savior was born on Christmas Day. To save us all from Satan's power when we had gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Israel, this blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger upon this blessed morn, to which us mother Mary did nothing take in scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Righty, and what child is this? What child is this?
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ our King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. This is to bring in what the babe, the Son of Mary.
Yay! Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Special notice to Jane, our little drummer girl today. Oh, now she's all shy. Okay, we're gonna turn it over to Lige and Ellis, who have some duets for you today. Thanks so much, Ellis. That song just always just brings so much peace into our house. I was sitting there listening to it, and Jane just came and sat and started snuggling up with me and hugging me. It's a peaceful song. Okay, we are going to have Sam and Martha next, and while they are getting themselves all ready to play their amazing Christmas duet, guys, these guys have practiced so well, and they have learned these songs, and this is like the best 5-7-year-old duet you have ever heard in your life. But while they're getting ready, we're going to have Dad come up and break up the music with a little bit of a story for us.
Ready.
So we try to write a letter each week to our family. And one of the things we started doing is we've started compiling all our letters at the end of the year, and then we'll look back and see what happened this year. And so it's been an eventful year for all of us, but it's been a little bit fun to look back and read. So one of the things that happened in our family almost a year ago that was really funny for us was that we had a warm spell on December 30th. And we thought, let's go camping. We'll go camping. And I looked at my phone, and my phone said, Google said, the kids don't believe me, but Google said that the skies would be clear at 7 o'clock and there was no moon. And we just bought this really powerful green laser pointer because Mom was going to teach us all finally to know which stars were which. And so we were going to get far enough out of town that we could see some stars. So it was really exciting. We got all ready and we booked a campsite. We did everything. And then as we were leaving, we called the campsite just to make sure that they had water, to see whether we need to bring our own water. They had water. And it was a very confusing conversation. And finally, it came up that they had no idea we were actually planning to camp there. They had some spots that you could park an RV and leave it there because the people don't camp. Well, why would you have a campground with no camp? Anyway, so we were scrambling. We found this other spot. So we ran over there, and the wood was all really wet. We managed to get, and it just stayed cloudy, and it stayed cloudy. And I kept saying, look, the phone said, and Google was still saying that we would have clear. And so finally, the little kids went to bed, and it was just the older kids. We were around the campfire, and singing songs. And finally we got to the first Noel, and we looked it up, and we saw no star. It was really very depressing, but that was our funny story. And then there were some other funny lines that we had. One of my favorite lines was in February. Dear family, we bought 4 plane tickets to Paris this week for spring break. We're actually going. We didn't, but and then there was a great one from Lige. Lige is learning how to drive, and when I drive, I often will have the co-pilot do things like text for me, or send an email, or call Mom and tell her this. And so I was giving Lige instructions on what he needed to do, and he kept doing it wrong, and I kept telling him how to do it right, and I was still driving and trying to be very non-distracted and all that. And finally, Lige got upset and said, "Look, Dad, if it's so important, why don't you send the text and I'll drive?" So he is now learning to drive. We're going to get to that point. So with that, I'll let the kids take over.
Just great. That was, you guys did so good. Okay, and Sam, you're still up. You got 2 more songs you're going to play for us, right? All right, well, while you get your songs ready, can we have a poem by Ellis and Lillian wrote this poem in half an hour because Dad's office party was having a children's poem contest. Now, nobody quite gets this. They had an office party during the middle of a school day. Everyone's still going to school, even though we're at home. But they had a poem contest for the kids. So they said there were going to be prizes. So Ellis and Lillian said, sure. So they wrote and composed this poem, and they did win the contest.
Me too. I won the contest too.
The title of this poem is December 24th.
December 24th. I cannot wait. Breakfast over what is to come. Lots of toys and endless fun. Unable to sleep, I lie awake.
December 24th. What should I bake? Cookies and milk I decide to make. It will be a yummy fake.
December 24th. What do I see? Standing proudly a tall pine tree. Soon we'll have a holiday.
I'm so excited I proclaim to the room. New Year's Eve is coming soon. New Year's Eve, our next holiday.
Siblings stare strangely. Huh?
A sibling whispers from their bed.
Are you forgetting about tomorrow? They said.
What's tomorrow? I asked with confusion.
Christmas. What else? Is this an illusion?
Merry
Christmas.
And have a happy New Year.
Yay!
Okay, Sam! Okay, we have Dad back to share another one of our experiences from this year.
So, with the quarantine, we all experienced or experimented with lots of different foods. And we went on a particular trend in the last couple of months. It's been a little fun. Does anyone here remember what it was? Okay, Lillian. Oh, there's a musical joke here, guys. You guys ready? Whoa, you have to go real slow. C-A-B-B-A-G-E. Cabbage! And we even found a really funny song on the internet about it. Lillian, stand next to the corner of the piano.
Youngest children.
We had a month there in the summer when we had about 4 giant cabbages that came to us, and we ate so much cabbage. That really is the theme of the quarantine for our family. So we hope you enjoyed our cabbage song, which is a Christmas song, really, somehow. Okay, we are going to do something a little bit fun now. We're going to play our caroling song we did this year. We usually go and carol to our friends, but that doesn't work very well when you can't like sing at people and spray droplets at them. So we used our handbells instead, and we are going to play you Away in a Manger. I know you've already heard that song. It's not the only song you're going to hear more than once today, but it's better every time. Okay, here we go. Come on up, guys.
No, my candy
I get this one.
Jane, you got your drum?
Alice?
Here's your drum, Jane.
Take some time.
I can play bells at the same time. Jane, do you want to come up here where they can see you? Guys, that was the best we ever played it. Yeah! All right, well, we're spinning with our bells.
Not that we ever played in front of
What do we have next? Oh, guys, I know how you say can I get better than this, but now we have our brass trio coming up.
It's the best song ever. Other than the next one.
Farther we are from the mic. Okay, light you to get us off. All right, so don't put away your instruments yet, quite yet, guys, because we are gonna fix that camera so that I'm not like just talking from my mouth down. So we have 3 more songs from our family band, and we're gonna invite the whole family band to come. We're gonna have people playing the piano, the recorder, the violin, the drum. Martha, you gonna play the tambourine for us? Not the tambourine today. And before that, we are gonna let Mariner take over and give you a little bit of the history of our family band.
So it turns out that we have done this, tried to do different family bands at different times, and we were looking at our archives and we found a couple of really funny videos, and so we thought we could share them with you. So let me see here. So I'm going to share sound, and hopefully this is going to work. This is our first family band. This is Lige. We were in Indiana at this time, and Lige is not very old.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what the bright
Beady sound.
day at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the fair.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Just a little bit. Ellis is now playing the trombone on the Purple Bat. Christine is playing percussion, and Lige has also graduated to percussion now. His first time he was playing the bells, but he was playing them as a trombone. So in our last installment of the family band, this one's pretty recent, all things considered. We were now in here in our current house. And if you see here, we now have Sam on the trombone. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those a little bit. We loved watching them. It was hilarious. So, okay, now we'll go to the current rendition of the family band.
A little bit louder, a little bit worse. Woohoo! Here we go. Oh, hey, you can sing along with any of these songs that you know. No one will know if you're singing along. So, you know, low for the chair. You ready, Jane? Yeah, are you ready? Okay.
One, two, ready, go.
What's the next number?
Joy to the World, number 6. Are you playing piano on this one?
Am I?
You are.
We have 2 verses on this one?
2 verses.
Could you go back there?
You have to... One, two, ready. do have to give special recognition to Lillian on Joy to the World. She made up her part, which was very impressive.
Yay! All right. Well, I hope some of you guys had some fun singing. And we only have a few more songs left. We're going to close with 3 songs from the family choir, which has been around a little bit longer and is a little bit more polished, hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to sing Carol of the Bells, Silent Night, and then we're just going to close with our favorite song, O Holy Night, because it just really helps us think about our Savior and it's just beautiful birth, and we just love that song. So we're going to end with that. All right, let's bring everybody up. Sam. Martha, are you going to sing Carol of the Bells with us? Jane, you're singing with us? Yeah. Okay. Sam, what part are you singing? You sing alto and Carol of the Bells with you. Okay, sorry. Let me get that note again. Great. Okay, now we're ready. Ready? Hark at the bells, sweet summer bells, all soon to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and a bong, ding dong dong, that is our song. Ring, triple ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, hill and dale, filling the town. They ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here, ding dong dong, that is our song. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. All that we send, all that Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to and all. Ding dong dong, that is the song. Ring, triple ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, hill and dale, telling a tale. Hey, they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, triple ring, all caroling. All that they send, all that they joyful tone to every home. All that they send, all that they joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, ding dong. Did you guys all hear that bass? We've never had that before. It was pretty cool. Sorry, okay, I'm done being excited. Okay, Silent Night. We do 2 verses?
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, and the angels
sing it first, and then we'll all sing it with you the second time? Okay, come here. Ready? Come on. Okay. All right. No, a holy night.
Good job.
That's so pretty. Should we all sing it with you? Okay.
Martha, do you want to sing too?